Good morning, everybody. This is John Caldwell here with the results of the Royal Rumble for all of you who missed it last night. Man oh man, what a memorable Royal Rumble it was for 2019. Live from the Chase Field, the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks in Phoenix, Arizona. Had an attendance of 48,193. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the results. Starting off with the pre-show. Our first pre-show match was Bobby Roode and Chad Gable taking on Razor and Scott Dawson. During Bobby Roode's entrance, the cameraman fell backwards, which quickly became a meme. Roode and Gable pinned Dawson with the neckbreaker moonsault combo. Our second pre-show match was for the United States Championship between the United States Champion Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura tried to expose the turnbuckle corner when Lana got up on the apron to yell at him. Rusev charged at Nakamura, but Nakamura moved and Lana got knocked off the apron. Nakamura hit the Kinshasa to the back of Rusev's head and pinned him to regain the US Championship. So there you have it, a brand new US Champion in Shinsuke Nakamura. It was also announced right after the US Championship match from the WWE that they would be bringing back Halftime Heat during the Super Bowl. Aleister Black, Velveteen Dream, and Ricochet will face Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, and Adam Cole. The match will air on the WWE Network, WWE.com, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter during the Super Bowl halftime. And if I'm correct, this is the first time that they've done Halftime Heat since that Rock and Mankind match back, I think, in 1999. So, don't know why they want to just up and do Halftime Heat, but we got it again. And our third and final pre-show match for the Royal Rumble this year was the Cruiserweight Championship match between Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy, Kalisto, Hideo Itami, and Akira Tozawa. There were some innovative moves that involved the participants. After everyone exchanged a series of kicks and knee strikes, Buddy Murphy pinned Itami to retain the championship, so Buddy Murphy is still your Cruiserweight Champion. And heading into the main card for Royal Rumble 2019, we started the main card off with a bang. The SmackDown Women's Champion Asuka taking on the Man, Becky Lynch, for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Both Asuka and Becky had special 3D graphics for their entrances. The two exchanged brutal moves and Becky almost got counted out at one point, but got back into the ring at 9. Becky hit a Super Bexploder for a near fall. The two traded submissions and Becky got the Asuka lock on Asuka, but Asuka eventually countered into an Asuka lock of her own and Becky Lynch tapped out. So there you have it, Asuka is still your SmackDown Women's Champion. Our next match was the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the SmackDown Tag Team Champions The Bar and Miz and Shane McMahon. Miz came out wearing a matching jersey with Shane. Miz's dad was also at ringside. Shane speared Sheamus and landed a series of punches right when the match started. Shane was about to do a flying elbow to Cesaro through the table when Sheamus made the save. However, Shane managed to hit a flying clothesline on Cesaro. Shane's attempt to hit the coast-to-coast was intercepted by Cesaro and the Big Swing. The Miz hit the skull-crushing finale on Sheamus and Shane hit an impressive shooting star press to pin Cesaro. Miz and Shane are now the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. After that, our next match was for the Raw Women's Championship between Raw Women's Champion Rowdy Ronda Rousey and the Boss, Sasha Banks. Sasha held her own against Rousey early and Rousey hurt her arm when she missed a punch into the ring post. Sasha hit an outside dive and gained control. Sasha got the armbar on Ronda and then got the bank statement on, but Ronda was able to get out of it. Ronda got the armbar on the outside and Sasha immediately tapped. Ronda got Sasha back in the ring and Sasha attempted to fight back. Sasha got the bank statement on again and used her armband for leverage. Sasha got the armbar on again. Ronda brought out a gut-wrench powerbomb and Ronda pinned Sasha with the Piper's Pit. So there you have it, Ronda Rousey still the Raw Women's Champion. And after that match was over, Sasha Banks got up in Ronda Rousey's face and flashed the 4 horsewomen sign at Ronda Rousey. So I think more big things are in store between Sasha and Ronda. I don't think it's over just yet. After that Raw Women's Championship match, we had the Women's Royal Rumble match. Lacey Evans was number 1 and Natalya was number 2. Lacey cut a promo before the match and said she is the only true lady of WWE. Liv Morgan came out at number 4 and was immediately eliminated by Natalya. Morgan set the record for quickest elimination in a women's rumble. Billie Kay came out and refused to get into the ring. Nikki Cross ran down and attacked Billie. Zia Lee came in at number 11. Charlotte came out at number 13 and eliminated both the Iconics. Kairi Sane came out at number 14 and exchanged chops with Charlotte. Maria Kanellis came out at number 15. Naomi did the Kofi Kingston spot where she got thrown outside the ring but managed to climb up the barricade and not have her feet hit the ground. Naomi jumped onto the steel steps but was then eliminated by Mandy Rose. Candice LeRae came out at number 16. In a comedy segment, Maria Kanellis destroyed Alicia Fox's hat and Alicia threw a fit, though there was a lot of people that wasn't really laughing and didn't find it funny. A lot of people were just like, okay. Casey Catanzaro came out at number 19. Ruby Riott came out at number 21 with the rest of the Riott Squad. Liv and Sarah attacked the other competitors on the outside of the ring. Io Shirai came out at number 23. Rhea Ripley came out at number 24. Casey Catanzaro was knocked to the outside, but her feet didn't hit the floor. She did a handstand and brought herself back into the ring, but was eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Zelina Vega was hiding under the ring, but then it was revealed that, of all people, Hornswoggle was under the ring as well. Zelina was eliminated and Hornswoggle chased her to the back. Lana came out at number 28 but was limping and got checked out by officials. Nia Jax came out at number 29 and attacked Lana. Completely out of nowhere, to the surprise of everybody, Becky Lynch came out and asked to take Lana's place. Fit Finlay said to go for it, so Becky entered the match. Charlotte saved Becky from getting hit by Nia's face breaker. The final four were Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Bayley, and Charlotte Flair. Bayley was eliminated by Nia. Becky, who was not eliminated Nia from the outside. Nia attacked Becky and Becky was selling her knee. After intense back and forth action, Becky eliminated Charlotte to win the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble match. So there you have it, Becky Lynch, the man, is going on to WrestleMania. And for those of you wanting to know who drew what number in the Women's Royal Rumble match, here is the complete list of the participants in this year's Women's Royal Rumble match. So at number 1 was Lacey Evans, number 2 Natalya, number 3 Mandy Rose, number 4 Liv Morgan, number 5 Mickie James, number 6 Ember Moon, number 7 Billie Kay, number 8 Nikki Cross, number 9 Peyton Royce, number 10 Tamina, number 11 Zia Lee, number 12 Sarah Logan, number 13 Charlotte Flair, number 14 Kairi Sane, number 15 Maria Kanellis, number 16 Naomi, number 17 Candice LeRae, number 18 Alicia Fox, number 19 Casey Catanzaro, number 20 Zelina Vega, number 21 was Ruby Riott, number 22 was Dana Brooke, number 23 was Io Shirai, number 24 was Rhea Ripley, number 25 was Sonya Deville, number 26 was Alexa Bliss, number 27 was Bayley, number 28 was Becky Lynch, number 29 was Nia Jax, and number 30 was Carmella. And of course, Becky Lynch won at number 28, 13 minutes and 20 seconds of being in the match. Now, of course, you know the participant that lasted the shortest in this match was Liv Morgan. She only lasted 8 seconds. The participant who lasted the longest, Natalya, 56 minutes and 1 second with 3 eliminations. That's incredible. That really is. So those were the participants in the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble match. After that amazing Women's Royal Rumble match, we had the WWE Championship match between WWE Champion the new Daniel Bryan and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. The match started off slow with Bryan working over AJ's arm and shoulder. AJ's nose was bleeding early in the match. The match was technically good, but there was a little heat coming off the Women's Rumble. There was a lot of people online that was putting down this match and saying it was boring and slow and that the crowd didn't care for it. The crowd just came off the Women's Royal Rumble, for God's sakes, come on. They were exhausted, they were tired, and this was a good match to get the crowd ready for the Men's Rumble later on. I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. That's just me though. Completely out of nowhere during this match, Eric Rowan came out to watch the match and the referee got knocked down. AJ hit the Styles Clash and Rowan came in and chokeslammed AJ. The referee woke up and Bryan pinned AJ. Rowan attacked AJ after the match and left with Bryan. So, don't really know what's going on between Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Pretty interesting to see that. We'll find out here soon enough. After that match, we had the Universal Championship match between Universal Champion Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor. Paul Heyman cut a promo for Lesnar before the match. Balor went right after Lesnar when the match started, but Lesnar quickly got the advantage with a suplex. Balor shoved Lesnar into the corner of the announce table crotch first, with Lesnar sold for much of the match. Finn Balor countered an F5 and got a near fall on Lesnar. Balor did 3 dives over the top to the outside onto Lesnar. Balor hit the double foot stomp, but Lesnar countered into his submission and Balor tapped out. Lesnar attacked Balor after the match. So there you have it, still Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. And I also got to say that when Lesnar was doing his submission, the Kimura lock onto Finn Balor, that face that Brock Lesnar made, absolutely golden. I hope that's a meme for years to come, just like how everybody turned Brock Lesnar's face into a meme when he done the Kimura lock on Triple H a couple years ago. And our main event of the Royal Rumble for 2019, the Men's Royal Rumble. Last year it was the women, this year it's the men. The number 1 entrant was Elias for the Men's Royal Rumble match. Elias cut a promo before the match started, and then completely out of nowhere, nobody was expecting this, Double J himself, Jeff Jarrett, came out as the number 2 entrant. Jarrett cut his old Double J promo, and Elias talked about them doing a song together. Elias attacked Jarrett and the match started. Elias hit Jarrett with the guitar and eliminated him. Kurt Angle came out as number 4. Johnny Gargano came out as number 6. Gargano made short work of Jinder Mahal. The Singh brothers got beat up by the other participants. Big E shoved a pancake into one of the Singh brothers' face. Seth Rollins came out at number 10. Titus O'Neil came out and ran to the ring, but stopped right before where he slipped at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Kurt Hawkins revealed himself under the ring, and Titus went after him under the ring, which was very, very funny. Hawkins ended up eliminating Titus. Yes, Kurt Hawkins eliminated Titus O'Neil. Dean Ambrose came out at number 14 and went right after Rollins. Ambrose knocked out Kofi, but Kofi only had 1 foot hit the floor. Kofi rolled across the apron to save himself. No Way Jose came out at number 15 and was immediately eliminated by Samoa Joe, though he didn't care because he was dancing. Drew McIntyre came out at number 16 and attacked No Way Jose and some of the members of his conga line. Xavier Woods came out and helped Kofi avoid elimination again. Pete Dunne came out as number 18. Aleister Black came out at 21 and eliminated Dean Ambrose with a black mass. Pete Dunne went after Aleister Black's fingers, but Black popped him back into place. Bobby Lashley came out at number 26 and was immediately eliminated by Rollins. Lashley pulled out Rollins and put Rollins through the announce table. Braun Strowman came out at number 27 and was quickly eliminated by Baron Corbin. Dolph Ziggler came out at number 28 and eliminated Drew McIntyre. R-Truth came out at number 30 and was doing his What's Up rap. Went completely out of nowhere. Nobody expected this. Nia Jax came out and attacked Truth. Nia entered the match and eliminated Mustafa Ali. Ziggler hit Nia with a super kick, and Mysterio hit the 619 on Nia. Orton hit the RKO on Nia, and then Rey Mysterio eliminated Nia Jax. No, I kid you not. Nia Jax was number 30 in the Men's Royal Rumble match. Braun Strowman went to the outside and bum rushed Rollins. Strowman, Rollins, Andrade Cien Almas, and Ziggler were the final 4. Strowman eliminated Andrade and Ziggler. Rollins came very close to eliminating Strowman. Rollins and Strowman ended up on the apron. Rollins hit the curb stomp to Strowman, and Strowman fell out for Rollins to pick up the victory. So there you have it, folks. Seth Rollins is the winner of the 2019 Men's Royal Rumble match. And for those of you wanting to know the participants of this year's Men's Royal Rumble match, just like the women's match, here were the participants. Number 1 was Elias. Number 2 is Jeff Jarrett. Number 3, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 4, Kurt Angle. Number 5, Big E. Number 6, Johnny Gargano. Number 7, Jinder Mahal. Number 8, Samoa Joe. Number 9, Kurt Hawkins. Number 10, Seth Rollins. Number 11, Titus O'Neil. Number 12, Kofi Kingston. Number 13, Mustafa Ali. Number 14, Dean Ambrose. Number 15, No Way Jose. Number 16, Drew McIntyre. Number 17, Xavier Woods. Number 18, Pete Dunne. Number 19, Andrade. Number 20, Apollo Crews. Number 21, Aleister Black. Number 22, Shelton Benjamin. Number 23, Baron Corbin. Number 24, Jeff Hardy. Number 25, Rey Mysterio. Number 26, Bobby Lashley. Number 27, Braun Strowman. number 28, Dolph Ziggler, number 29, Randy Orton, and number 30, Nia Jax. So those were the participants in the men's Royal Rumble match. In my opinion, this was a great Royal Rumble. I watched from the pre-show all the way to the main event, and to me, yeah, there was a couple of things that I wasn't really particularly fond of, but for the most part, I really enjoyed it. The matches that I enjoyed the most was the SmackDown Women's Championship match. I enjoyed that. The SmackDown Tag Team match. I enjoyed the Women's Royal Rumble match. The WWE Championship match. Even the Universal Championship match was really good. And the Royal Rumble match itself, I felt as though was great. I also thought it was really unique that they done this from a baseball stadium, and I liked how they used the dugout for the, entrance stage and stuff. So that was pretty cool. The only big downside to this Royal Rumble show was how long it lasted. This Royal Rumble show lasted for 7 hours. I got into Wrestling Discord's voice chat at around 5 p.m. to discuss this show with my friends, which, by the way, if you haven't already, I would highly recommend joining the Wrestling Discord. If you're a wrestling fan and you use Discord, it's a great place to talk wrestling, and it's a very great place to make friends and have a good time. So, I was in that voice chat from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's how long this show lasted. Way too long. Way too long for a show. I know it's one of the big four, but my God, that is just way too long for a wrestling show. 7 hours. So that's my one big complaint. WWE, please cut these big four shows down. 7 hours is just overkill, and it's way too much. Right after that show was done, I was just ready to go to bed. I was too tired from screaming my lungs off at the Women's Royal Rumble match and the Men's Rumble match. So please, next year, cut it down to like 5 hours or 4 hours or something like that. 7 hours is just way too long. But overall, I enjoyed the Royal Rumble. I thought the Men's Royal Rumble match was a lot better than last year's, and I thought the Women's Royal Rumble match was a hell of a lot better than last year's. So if I had to give it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. But with how long the show lasted and some of the matches that didn't really make sense to me, like the first pre-show match, I would have to give it a 7 out of 10. As of this recording at 11:15 a.m., according to users from CageMatch.net, 49 valid votes. The users at Cage Match give the Royal Rumble for 2019 a 7 out of 10, which is a little bit lower than the one from last year. Last year, the users at CageMatch.net gave the Royal Rumble a 7.43 out of 10 out of 179 valid votes. So the majority still think that last year's Royal Rumble was better than this year's. But to each their own, I guess. Couple of little news notes to pass along to all of you before I head out here. Video footage has surfaced of a fan at the Royal Rumble event being forced to take off his All Elite Wrestling shirt. Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks responded to the video that's been going around on social media. Nick Jackson tweeted on Twitter, "Let it be known that if you want to wear a WWE shirt at Double or Nothing or any AEW related event, we won't do this to you." And by the way, this is the second time that the WWE has made fans wearing AEW shirts take them off. And also, speaking of AEW, Chris Jericho posted the following on Twitter last night. Chris Jericho tweeted, "Hey WWE, Ring of Honor, and Impact Wrestling. I love watching you push all your randoms, but just know that we were interested in maybe 6 to 8 of your talents total. We don't need you. Intimidation and fear goes a long way in our business, guys, but let's be honest. Brock Lesnar needs to pull up his pants and lose the gut. The dream is over, dude. I don't play by the script." After these two hot takes from Jericho, a fan tweeted at him and said, "Are you drunk?" And he said, "No, I'm not drunk at all." So with fans being forced to take off their AEW shirts at WWE events, Chris Jericho shooting on WWE and all the other promotions, I think it's about to be an interesting 2019 for professional wrestling. Alright folks, that's it. That's the coverage of Royal Rumble 2019. We made it through another Royal Rumble. I don't know how I made it through 7 hours, but man, yeah, we finally done it. Check back here later on today for another great edition of Jammin' John's Wrestling News. Thank you so much for tuning in this weekend to the NXT TakeOver results and the Royal Rumble results. I love you guys so much. This is Jammin' John saying thanks, goodbye, and I'll see you a little bit later on today.